going to discuss some important formulas in the branch of physics, which is thermodynamics. You know, thermodynamics is a branch of physics that study a relationship between heat, work, energy, temperature. Here we have work done. Net work done is equals to net force times distance times cos theta. Cos theta is the angle formed between the force and the distance. So this angle, which is cos theta. Kinetic energy half times mass times speed square. Speed square. سرعة. Work kinetic energy theorem states that work is equal to changing kinetic energy, and we know that changing kinetic energy is equals to final kinetic energy minus initial kinetic energy. Potential gravitational potential energy, which is equals to mass times gravity times height, where gravity is 9.8 meter per second square. Elastic potential energy, which is for what we call this about spring, which is half times k constant times what you call extension square in meter. Mechanical energy, which is the sum of kinetic energy and algebraic sum of potential energy. Here we have power. Power is equals to work done over time, but we know that work done is equals to force times distance over time. But we know force over distance is velocity or speed. So we can rewrite this formula as force times speed. Momentum is equals to mass times velocity or mass times speed. Impulse momentum theorem states that force times change in time is equal to change in momentum. Change in momentum is mass times velocity minus mass times speed and speed. So this is the change in momentum. Conservation of momentum. Momentum initial is equals to momentum, especially for the collision between two objects. We have the formula mass 1 times mass velocity initial plus summation of the initial is equal to the summation of the final. Masses is here, and this is speed. Here we have speed of the wave. Velocity is equals to force times frequency times wavelength. Heat and temperature. Here temperature in Fahrenheit is equals to, if you want to convert degree Celsius, we will introduce here. For example, if we want to calculate 100 degrees Celsius is how many Fahrenheit, we put here and calculate, we will get almost what we call 212 Fahrenheit. This Kelvin, which is absolute temperature, is equals to Celsius plus 273.15. Conservation of energy here states that change in potential energy plus change in kinetic energy plus internal energy is equals to 0. That means algebraic sum of the potential plus kinetic plus internal energy, which is change in U, is equal 0. This is the law of conservation of energy. Specific heat capacity states that Q over mass times change in temperature, where temperature should be in Kelvin or Celsius. But we can rewrite this as Q is equals to MC times change in temperature. We can write it as this if we need the heat, but specific heat capacity is this one. Latent heat is equals to mass times latent heat of fusion or what you call vaporization. Thermodynamics in general, work done by a gas is equals to pressure times area times distance, and we can write this one, area times distance is equals to change in volume. So we can rewrite this formula as pressure times change in volume. The first law of thermodynamics states that change in internal energy is equals to the difference between heat quantity and work done. Cyclic process, change in the net change in internal energy is equals to 0, and the heat net heat is equals to the work done, because if the internal energy is 0. Hooke's law states that force is equals to K constant times extension in meter. Sometimes if it is given centimeter or millimeter, we should change into meter. Period of pendulum in simple harmonic motion, T t, where is t is a period or time. Time is equals to 2 times pi radical length divided by acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration due to gravity, which is 9.8 meters per second. This is important formulas. Thank you.